Hey YouTube, welcome back to a brand new Animal Crossing New Horizons video. Today we are discussing how to make villagers move away from your New Horizons island. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. So Animal Crossing New Horizons has been out for a month now, which is absolutely crazy, and many people lucky enough to already be playing the game may have stumbled across the need to move a villager out or away from the island. Maybe you want to invite a new animal because you fancy a change, or maybe you just hate said villager and want rid. Either way, no judgments here, and luckily there are two ways to get this unwanted islander to leave. Number 1. Neglect. Although it's not as obvious in mainline Animal Crossing games as it is in Pocket Camp for example, there is a friendship scale that villagers relate to. A typical example is villagers who are at the top end of the friendship scale, traditionally called best friends, will often interact much more with the players, pop around unannounced and even gift you their picture. This concept has become more significant in later games and is also true for New Horizons. So if you have an animal on your island and you want them to move away, all you have to do is ignore them. It's good practice to increase your engagement with the other animals around the island whilst you're neglecting the animal you want to leave. This will increase the friendship level of the animals you love and lower the level of the one you don't. During this period of neglect, you shouldn't speak to the villager or perform any tasks with them. If you find yourself in the house, don't even ask what they're crafting, and as cruel as it is, don't even go to their birthday parties. Don't even send them a letter, literally all you do is ignore them. Now once you've done this for a few days, keep your eye on the villager you're neglecting. If you see them out and about, run past them or their house a couple of times a day, but still ignoring them. Carry on doing this until you see a thought bubble over their heads. It's at this point you need to finally approach them and speak with them. They will then say they're thinking about moving on and seeing the world and prompts to leave. Here you can tell them to go for it and tell them they should leave, or if you've changed your mind, tell them to stay. Now before making this video I wanted to test this out, so I tried it with Punchy, who I adore, and after not speaking with him for only 3 days, as hard as it was, whilst talking more with the rest of the villagers, he prompted to leave, and I don't even have a full island of animals yet. This could be quite long-winded if you're already best friends with them and then decide you want them out. The good news is there is another way. Number 2. Amiibo Campers. So if you find yourself with a full island and you already have 10 residents, but you want to invite someone new to replace an existing resident, you can use the Amiibo Campsite method. To do this, you need to have unlocked and built the campsite, which you should have if you already have 10 residents, and of course the amiibo of your desired villager. Again, it's fairly easy. All you need to do is head to the resident services and scan the amiibo of the villager you want to move in. This will prompt them to visit the campsite. Now, as soon as you can, you need to start building your friendship with the camper and craft the DIY recipes or items they're looking for. It's that simple. The tedious part is you have to repeat this for at least 3 days, until you get a chance to ask them to move in. Your amiibo camper will then tell you they'd love to move in, but the island is maxed out. They will then go on to say that they heard on the grapevine a resident is thinking of leaving though. It's at this point you're able to select any resident on your island to negotiate with and basically ask them to leave. And that's it. The very same day the villager you choose will already be in boxes and getting ready to leave. It's worth noting this is also possible with ordinary campers, but can take a lot longer, even just waiting for a camper to turn up. So yeah, neglect and negotiating using campers are the only ways to push your residents towards leaving the island. There are a few myths, including hitting them with nets and sending them trash from rivers in letters to make them leave. However, this is not true, and in many situations does the exact opposite and is classed as some form of interaction. You may have also spotted you're able to report a resident to Isabelle, but unfortunately this is a feature to reset phrases and outfits that people may have given or taught your villager without your permission, rather than a way to prompt them to leave. So if you're serious about getting a villager to move away, start ignoring them as soon as you can, and within a few days they'll want to leave. So what do you think about this? Do you have any experience making villagers leave, or do you still have the first 10 villagers that moved in? Let us know in the comments. Anyway, for now, that pretty much wraps up this video. If you're an Animal Crossing fan, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any New Horizons news. Until then, I'd like to give a special thank you to this channel's Patreon supporters. You guys rock. Don't forget to head over to our Discord server too. And of course, if you got this far in the video, please comment neglect just to let me know you did. That would be super awesome. And please be sure to include who your favourite villager is and who is your least favourite. I'd love to know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and found it entertaining. Please be sure to leave a like if you did. Thanks for watching, I hope you have an amazing day, stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.